Hey guys, this is Dardamos with Dardamos Dominions. We're going to be doing another national expansion today, and one of my favorite testing expansions to do is the nation. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Create a pretender god. Middle age, I think it is. Where are they? The monkeys. Is middle age Bandar log. Now, one of the interesting things about Bandar log is that they are they kind of rely on their tiger riders to expand, or you've got the war elephants, or you've got these light Bandar warriors. Now, or not the light warrior, the royal swordsman. I'm sorry. These are your three different options for expansion, but you've got, I mean, 20 different kinds of troops, and you've got a whole bunch of different commanders. So, what I want to go into today is to try a national expansion where we just go straight, what is it, scales. We're not going to take any type of bless at all. And the reason we're going to do this is that I just want to try out some different ideas for expansion that don't rely on these tiger riders. I personally, I mean, they're not bad. They got great protection. They're great chassis for sacreds. It probably would be a waste to not use these guys, but at 60 gold a pop, I mean, I don't know if it's really worth going. I mean, other than like going a rainbow bless. But I also want to just challenge myself and try to think a little bit outside the box. So I will, caveat. I've tried this before. I did this before, where I played around with Bandar log, but it's been a while, so I don't really remember too well. Let's give ourselves a nice, let's see, Master Enchanter, Great Enchantress. Yeah, I like the Great Sage. This guy's gonna work really good with Bandar log. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put him imprisoned. We're gonna get our really good scales. We're gonna pump our Dominion up to 5. And oh wow, they got rid of all my blesses. Okay, so we're gonna have to kill some of the bless effects. I do like heat 3. Going from heat 2 down to cold 1 is a huge deal. And even going from heat 2 to heat 1 is really bad, because then it can go all the way down to cold 2. If you do heat 3, you're almost guaranteed to have a very small differential from your ideal temperature at the whole time. So long story short, if you're heat 2, try to stay at heat 3 rather than going down to heat 1. If you start at scale at 0, just buff it one way or the other. Depending on if you like to cross rivers or not, is what I look at it as. But this is almost free points. It's almost free points. And in addition, I want this magic drain. I'm gonna take a couple points off of order, just because it doesn't synergize well with misfortune. So this is just a for fun build. Oh, is he really an astral one? I don't like astral. I want something. Sure, we're gonna do this. Because all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put together like a very classic, a very classic, like, rainbow bless to give myself an idea that I could actually do a rainbow bless. So let's give him attack. I don't know, swiftness would be great, or wouldn't be bad. Or actually, it. Oh no, +1 defense. I'll take the +1 defense. And this is definitely, don't take this as this is what you should do for Bandar log, because it's very very obvious that you really shouldn't. I'm gonna take can I get a oh wait, no, I don't have any Dominion. So we're gonna have to get rid of a couple of their scales. Reinvigoration. So let's bump that up to, oh, this just stinks. And we'll lose a point of production. So this is it's just giving me something. What? I have negative things. Okay, well, give me less luck. Sure, why not? Okay, and like I said, like this is just gonna be my play around pretender. Not real pretender. And we're gonna use real we're gonna use this for our test. So let's go into a create world. I love practicing on Pelawar. We're gonna name our game A, so that way we know that that's our practice game. We're gonna join in with, where are they? Bandar log. There we go. And then keep a rando just around because sure, why not? And then load our pretender design. Now the reason I did this and didn't just, go, create mine the first time is because I think I'm gonna screw up. In fact, I'm almost positive I'm gonna screw up. It's just, you do it. So let's get into the game. So I've got a couple options. I've got archers. I've got 6 different kinds of archers. I've got 9 different types of infantry. I've got 2 types of cavalry if you count elephants as cavalry. Now I do want to say right off the bat that I want to go with these gurus. And there's a reason for why I'm going to do that, and I'm not going to go too much into it I'm going to go for a Thom too. I wish I could do maybe I need to try. I don't like this random research. I like it where it's all even. It's like all zero and just extra research points. I'll have to change it next time. But I'm going to take a guru and I'm going to put it on repeat. And gurus are going to be the way I'm going to go, except when I need to get a new leader. Now, I've got these guys, the white ones, which are a sacred, and the tiger riders. But what my goal is in this in this expansion is to do this without any of these sacred units. Now, why would you do that? Well, I don't know, because it's fun, and that's what I'm looking for in Dominions. And not only that, but I like not having to rely on your sacreds, especially later game where like these are cap only. I think both of these are cap only. Maybe these guys are not cap only, but some of them are cap only, and you're gonna end up with more uh with more of these other guys. And not only that, but I really like the idea of having to think outside the box. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use these royal swordsmen or these Bandar warriors because they both have. Oh, these guys have protection. Oh man, look at that. These guys are crap. Oh yeah, 10. 10 protection. Now, the way that you mitigate taking losses is high protection and high damage. So if you look at these guys, they got 24 damage, they've got 21 damage, and those guys I'm not using. 26 damage. So I gotta pick between these, and I'm trying to kind of get an idea about what they are. These guys have crap defense, they're always gonna get hit. These guys have average defense, they're normally gonna get hit. These guys have a little bit better, which it's the question is, okay, so between these two, these guys deal more damage. These guys deal less damage, but are less likely to get hit. But 21 damage is enough if they got average protection, which is 10, and they've got average hit points, which is 10, that they'll one shot them anyway. So 21's enough. I don't really need 26. Don't get me wrong, the RNG would be great. I had an archer take out a 16 hit point unit today. And like just by stabbing it, not with an arrow, but with like punching them in the face. And let me just tell you, sometimes that extra 5 damage really does pay off. I do like the slashing though, but the question is it worth the extra resources and the crap ton of recruitment points? Well, let's see. I can get 4 of those guys, or I can get 5 of these guys. I like the 5, but I'm not going to get 5 of them. Now, this is where the fun of Bandar log gets in. You've got little monkeys. And these little monkeys, they've got really crappy little short bows, but 7 piercing can normally get through armor. Not a lot, but maybe 2 or 3 damage. And if you get the RNG really comes through, then we might actually be able to do some damage. And so I'm gonna make a bunch of these guys, and then I'm gonna come back and make a. Oh, do I want to do that, or do I just want? You know what we're gonna do? So we're gonna take like 3 of these guys. 5 of these guys? Let's take 5 of these guys, and then like a bunch of these guys. As many as we can get. Okay. So I'm going to keep that guy around because, those resources. Oh, no. The resource. Oh, right. Resource 0. Look at that. Okay. So just so we know, we might want to tweak our pretender a little bit. Recruitment points are not a problem. We probably could go possibly even turmoil on this. It's kind of interesting. And that's one nice thing about not going sacred. Sacreds normally are real recruitment point intensive, or intensive. I don't know, intensive. Sorry, it's a little late. Not enough coffee. And I always blame not enough coffee, not enough sleep. I will get enough coffee when I, die in a pool of coffee. Oh man, I'm gonna have good dreams tonight. Okay, let's see. Let's get this guy over here and see what's going on over here. Hello, Mister I can do this, boys. We can do this. Kirajusa. It's got to be like I think this is like Southeast Asian type. The Bandar is like a Southeast Asian influences. Especially with the elephants kind of either seem because we only got two kinds of elephants, I think African and like Indian elephants. In these ones, I think the Indian elephants are not usually this large. They're actually smaller. They're the smaller type, I think. But like I'm not a scientist or anything like that, or like an animatologist or something like that. But I do believe that this is an African elephant. But I thought these guys are like Indian, especially like the chakra, the chakra, not chakra. Chakra's Japanese. The chakras, or maybe they are the chakrams. I mean, I could swear I saw that on Dynasty Warriors, and that game's pretty historically accurate, and so that's probably Chinese. So Bandar Log, because of Dynasty Warriors, it's. Oh no, but was that from like the southwest area where they invaded? There was actually an invasion of the Southwest by, I want to say JoJo was, or Cow, I think they call him in the English version. I don't know, but so it might be Indian, and I'm totally yeah. There we go. Now I'm going based off of the books and historical and totally lying. So back to Dominions and turn. Oh wait, do we are we really sure? Oh, we gotta. Oh, that's right. Oh, I've been playing too many disciples. I actually get a prophet that's not another nation. Oh, yay! Okay. Oh no, Ashdod, we're gonna get rushed. Quick, call up more monkeys. We will slow them down by making so many monkeys that they get through the turn timer and then it will be over. Oh, I didn't know these guys actually got a point in trees. They get a point in trees as well. That's awesome. Okay, so I want more Bandar Warriors. Roar, more Bandar Warriors. Okay, and I got 9. I want 29. And we're going to go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a bunch of these guys. Now, the reason I'm going with 5, and I'll just show it to you straight off. Wait, do I want this? Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, I can. Oh, that's so nice. That's awesome. So I can actually have a third group. Now I'm going to dump these guys in with here. And Bandar Log is known as one of the weakest expanders just because they start with these stupid monkeys. You don't want the monkeys because the monkeys are crap. They're terrible. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna play Sacrificial Lamb. So we're sacrificial monkey. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna put these guys up front and we're gonna like put them, I guess, maybe over here or something like that. And then we're gonna have these guys coming like here, and then like oh, that guy's not coming with. And I'm gonna have him sit in the monkeys. Actually, I'm gonna say him. Hey, we'll go right here. Okay. So the goal is. Oh, do I have my little Hold on. I gotta get my like little epic pen. Yes, epic pen. And we're gonna show you how this is done. So in theory, like the bad guys should be like, oh my goodness, free monkeys, and then they're gonna hit these guys, and then they're gonna be like, oh, for more free monkeys, and then they're gonna go kill these guys. And I don't care about these guys because these are like they're 5 gold each. And they're not people. They're monkeys. They're not real monkeys. Wait, where are the monkeys? They're not real monkeys. They're fake monkeys. So we're gonna take these guys, and then these guys are gonna be like, bam, and then they're gonna kill them. And hopefully flank off the side, and hopefully no real animals will be harmed in the making of this video. Okay, let's see. Exit out of this bad boy. Okay, hold and attack closest. So we want them to actually, kill these monkeys. And then, this guy, I want you to just cast spells. So cast a specific spell. I want you to do Word of Stone. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so, and then just sit there casting spells. And he'll just sit there, like, blinging all day. We're gonna keep him kind of here. Actually, we're gonna keep him right here. Because even if somebody comes off this flank to hit the monkeys, we'll have these guys to protect this guy. And the nice thing about him being a caster instead of like a melee guy is that He'll not like start running around and get himself killed. He'll just sit here and start like casting for days. So these guys are undisciplined, means they're just gonna like walk forward a little bit and then start shooting for days. And then these guys are undisciplined, so they're gonna do whatever they want. These guys are gonna hold and then like wait for the sacrificing to begin. I want one of these guys like, can I like put like play with the formation? Oh no, it automatically sorts them. Like kind of that's kind of a surprising lack of maybe I could do like this and then like this. No, it automatically sorts them. That's really, I didn't think it did that. Huh. Yeah, so it automatically starts. It's kind of interesting because I would like these guys to be in the middle so that they don't get, demolished. Oh, we can have line formation? What's this line formation that you speak of? I mean, on a standard, no wonder. So this is why Bandar Log gets, like, so terribly in trouble is they get a good commander. Let me just tell you, good is relative. Actually, this guy looks thuggable. Do we have any natural earth? I don't think we do. But I mean that would be kind of cool. I mean, start with an earth snake just so that you could. Ooh, that has the potential of getting earth. I don't know if that's worth it though, because you've only got a 25% chance. But giving this guy some armor, this guy 23 hit points, 21 hit points. What's the difference? Wait, this guy's better? I mean, they've got both protection. Okay, I'm gonna look into this later because this is not worth my time. But like this 75 gold guy seems. Oh, it's the leadership. That's where it is. But like that's one commander point, and I could put like a chest plate on him that gives him a bunch of protection, but his natural protection sucks. And he might be able to be like a mini thug. If you caught my EA Agartha, that was an option. Oh, by the way, if you did watch EA Agartha, I need to put this in the comments. The guy that I did it for, he actually found a better build on that thug. I think he makes like a troglodyte commander instead, but he uses the same idea. So we got three different options: Amazons or militia or pew pew shooty guys. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, this is not going to give me anything. It's kind of crap. My problem is resources, and like this is kind of crap resources. So we kind of got the shaft here, but that's okay. We're okay. And I don't want these guys are just gonna like shoot at my little monkeys, and it's gonna be pincushion monkeys. So we're gonna go either after these guys or these guys. So random number generator, these guys. Okay. You, my good friend, are going to research. Now, something's really odd because I thought that I have warn on oh, it's under game. I thought it's under gameplay. Give orders to new commanders. Now, if you do this, it will automatically have your commanders research when they come out, which is kind of nice if you've got like 20 different commanders, like you're recruiting like 20 different mages in your late game or something like that, that you don't want to like individually tell them, okay, you got to research, and you got to research, and you've got to research. It just sets them on research automatically. Now, the downside is you might forget that you put a, sorry guys, I'm thinking, think alt that you want to you might want to. Do I have like a self buff on this one? This fade will do it. Okay, good. The it'll you can do like you still have to look for like if you have any special commanders, like a Dione will automatically be set to research, and you don't want your Diones researching, so you might miss that unless you're really on the ball. Okay, so the reason I'm going after alteration is because I kind of want body ethereal, which would be kind of nice for my. Actually, you know what? Forget it. You know what? We're just gonna go straight up the thumb tree down to what's celestial music? Ooh, shiny. Okay, and I'm thinking, okay, look, I don't know what's second at all. So we're gonna go with alteration and just pretend I gave a good reason for it. Let's go after conjuration next. The only thing I really care about right now, without looking too much into depth onto this, is that I really care about Thom. I think that I want to go after Howl next, which would be a really good one. But I'm not gonna go into it because this is an expansion guide. It's not a overview of Bandar Log by any means. So let's see what happens with our expand. Yes, I want to move him. He is the linchpin. If I lose this guy and do not move him, I will have totally screwed over this entire expansion video. I will have to restart from scratch. So if you look, like these guys are wonderfully spread apart, and we're gonna see what happens. Because what I'm hoping happens. Oh, look at all those arrows. Oh man, they almost killed somebody too. Okay, so come on, come to the side. Come down, come down. Oh man, it's actually not bad. Okay, so oh look at that, they're even throwing rocks. They're ignoring the monkeys. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh my god, how did they? What is it? What is this voodoo magic that they are doing? This is insane. They completely ignored the monkeys, and the monkeys still died. Ah, oh, we need more monkeys, boys. We need more monkeys. So the nice thing is that we are doing enough damage to our profit, and the Marcadas are actually doing pretty well. So let's see what happened. I mean, the Marcata Archer still got 4 kills, which is pretty amazing. But if you see, like, pound for pound, these Bandar warriors are doing their job and they're not dying, which is exactly what I want to do. Now, sadly, two of our units dispersed and retreated on their own. But the sad news is that 2 of them made it back to friendly territory. Sadly, they will not be reincarnating as like superior monkeys. Oh, by the way, a lot of these units have this reincarnation, which means that there's a chance that they'll reincarnate as either I don't know. That's either like the same unit or something better, or maybe even something worse. I don't really know too well. I haven't played Bandar log too much, but these guys don't reincarnate, so like that was 100% a joke. Don't like ban like I will make tons of Marcata warriors in order to try to reincarnate them as better warriors. That would be cool though. In fact, that'd be kind of a cool mod nation too. Like if you created your units and you wanted them to die so that they would get better. I'll be honest. I was not impressed with the unit of 5 Marcadas. I was more impressed with the Marcata archers, and not only that, but like these guys have shields, so like it is only a buckler, but I think it still matters. It still shields are what you want to counter arrows. I don't remember why. I'll have to look up that mechanic later, but long story short, we do want to do that. So okay, so what I want to do next is I want to sneak in a like a Bandar warrior, like one of these guys. Do I want a body chief? Oh, these guys are like so by the way, if you ever run across these guys, they're indies. They do kind of stealthy, and if you don't have any scouts, this was my first game I ever played multiplayer. I had no scouts, and this guy actually was my scout. Okay, so that's only one commander point, and watch out when you're making commanders. Sometimes you can actually sneak in another commander with them. And at this point, I've got 2 guys researching, meaning that I should get Thom in pretty soon, and that will significantly improve my ability to expand without dying more, or without expand without dying, expand without taking losses. So we're gonna keep this party rolling because I have high hopes that this will actually do its job. But this time, what we're gonna do is kind of an interesting like alternative. Is we're gonna kind of move these guys back a little bit, and we're gonna let the archers are gonna tank because that's what their goal in life is to tank. They told me, they said, hey, Dardamos, we're monkeys, and we want to show that monkeys don't suck, and so we want to tank the opening salvo of this attack. And I was like, you know what? I'll let you do that. And so here they are. They're gonna be tanking this action right here, and okay, see, they didn't even tank it. See, this is why monkeys stink. They even when they promise me that they are going to tank, they don't tank. Well, I mean, they tank, but not in like they tank as in like they stink, not tank as in like they actually take damage. And as you see right here, this is why monkeys kind of stink. Is that they just die. They just die. Hey, look, yeah, look at that. Go give them courage. Wait, what's their? Look at that. Their morale is all the way up to 8. I don't know if I should be proud or ashamed of the indies. They just ran from Marcata archers. That was kind of sad. Now the Bandar warrior, I mean, I guess I just don't feel like that was a very good example. but we did take it, I guess. How much you want to make a bet that those two that didn't make it are the Bandar Warriors? Ah, okay. Well done, my Marcata archers. Yes, there is an arena. And just to show how strong the Marcata archers are, we're gonna go in and take this last province. Now, if you saw, I did totally screw up and not put province defense in my provinces. I'm a bad man. I should be ashamed of myself. Oh no, oh, at least one of them was survived. Okay. Um, I feel like 8 of these guys are. That's all I need. I'm good. I don't need more than 8. Sure, let's do this. This could end up badly, and if it does, guys, we're just gonna realize that we made a mistake in life, and that we should be ashamed of ourselves, and that ritual suicide. The Japanese had it right down pat. We should go get super glue. That's right, they're not Japanese. What do you do in Southeast Asia if you've like ashamed your family? I don't know. That's interesting. I need to study that more. Um, okay, I'm gonna make another. Oh, actually, no. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make a second one of these little guru guys, and we're gonna go to town. No, no. What's really kind of cool about these guys, by the way, they float. I think. Oh, do they not? Oh no, they sit on the ground. The guys that float, you can't cast earthquake on them. So like they're floating, and I loved casting at earthquake, and then these guys didn't die, and I was very sad. So don't the rule. If you get one thing out of this, if you're playing Bandar Log, don't kill the don't use earthquake on these Rishi. It doesn't work. And at that point, you have learned all you needed to learn from this video. Likes, comments in the not just kidding. We're gonna keep on going. So what I'm gonna do is there's some cavalry, and I really think that they're gonna be going after attack rear. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set these guys. I'm gonna okay, this will be fun. I'm gonna set my own guys to attack rear. I don't know if this is gonna work, guys. It might be awesome, and you're like, oh my goodness, he's so smart. It might be terrible. Hold. Attack rearmost. I don't know, because if I tell this guy to like stay behind the troops, he's gonna come back here and give the horsies a giant hug. Uh, that would be bad. I think. I really want this province because it's lots of money. But yeah, this kind of sucked where I started. Wait, what? I swear that said 0 resources. That's really interesting. I wonder what happened there. I think I'm going insane today. Maybe not. Okay, so we're gonna go with that. I really like how many archers I have. I think just the raw number of just the raw number of archers that you get, something's gonna hit, and it does really work well against these against like the archer or the other archers. The militia is good. Light infantry is not gonna be very good against. That looks like it says it's militia, but it looks like it's got shields, and I didn't think militia had shields. Okay, so we're gonna give this a go. Good luck, my wonderful, glorious archers. Oh no! Oh man, I almost screwed up again. That was almost the restart right there, guys. Um, Now so far this is looking good. We're now on turn 3 without an expanding god or pretender, without an expanding pretender or wake expander. We're getting 2 provinces per turn, and it's not too bad. But we kind of have got lucky too. Now let's see what happens with these cavalry. I think that these guys are going for the bait. Oh, look at that, boys. Look at that. Some of them actually did go for the bait. Now, sadly, some of them did not, and I think that's going to be enough to, like, do us in. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, man, look at that. We actually killed a bunch of cavalry. Oh, yeah, that's the end. Sadly, we have learned our lesson that... Oh, my goodness! Oh, we did it, guys! Wait, oh, no, is that our leader right there? Oh, man, is that our leader? If that's our leader, this might be in trouble. Oh no, it's just a normal guy. But this guy, what's gonna happen is we're gonna actually, it's gonna be embarrassing because we're gonna lose everything, guys. Oh man, no, or oh, look at that. Oh man, okay, good. I was so what'll happen is like if this dude right here ends up going to where's grid? Yeah, like if he ends up going to this spot right here, then this knight will not retreat because he can't. He only goes straight around. Like he won't try to go around. No. He's got to go straight back. And if my leader's there, they'll 1v1, and I'm not sure if my leader can win. I mean, like that's a giant horse. I mean, we're just a giant monkey. Like I don't know, giant horse versus giant monkey. maybe it was like kind of sad that we didn't get to see that. But once again, the Marcotta Archers win again. Um, I don't know if I should be proud or ashamed. I really don't. Um, get 'em, boys! Yeah, you've almost gotten one. Oh man, this is gonna be the highlight of this entire video. Oh my, look at that. Oh, it's an archer v archer. Yes, actually what's happening is that these guys are living long enough that my how are you? Okay, yeah, like okay. Guys, this should not be happening. Like there's nothing ever that says that this should happen. Like these guys are morale 9. They're I mean, I guess they're not they haven't taken 50 for wait, did that just say wait, what? Whoa, wait, what? Okay, okay, that's what. Um, hold on. Show very detailed. Okay. So what that 1,003 points of damage was what was this dude doing Word of Stone? I thought I thought the monkey did 1,003 points of damage. Um, I mean, what do you do at this point? Do you keep going? Of course you keep going. Why wouldn't I keep on going? By the way, guys, I don't. I mean, I did a little bit of expansion testing with 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 Bandar Log, and I can't say that this ever happened. At all, ever. Just this is amazing. This is awesome. Not only that, but because I've gotten so much money, I'm actually screwing up, and I need to be putting down a I need a fort being put down right now because I'm making way too much money for me not to be making a fort, and that's actually suboptimal at this point. Now the question is, do we want to change over to these guys? And the answer I think is no. We want raw numbers. Just having a line of these guys is what our goal is. I don't think I want. I mean, I know that these guys have kind of been the start of the show so far, but I don't think that I really want them at this point. What's my research looking at? So 42. I will be getting Mind Slay next turn. And what that means is I actually want to try to do a second part of this test. And this is where it's going to be really fun. Um Look at that. I ran out of resource points. So I'm going to get rid of this guy and man, I may actually need a second, or I might need this bigger guy. I don't think I'm gonna have 80 guys though, but we're gonna try something out because I got a feeling that maybe able to pull off something a little bit cheeky here. So let's see what happens with this. We're not gonna push forward with this guy. I need the commander too much to be doing something silly. So let's see if this is the last ride of the standard battle log or standard. Man, oh, without background. Okay, cool. This is the last ride of our starting expansion with the monkeys because these monkeys have been epic. I hope they're reincarnated as something better. You know, they need to come back as vampires or maybe as milk carts. That would be kind of cool, you know, and like, congratulations, you have been reincarnated as a milk cart, and like, you get like a free milk cart, turn like 4 as Bandar Log. That would be really cool. But either way, these guys have, it looks like they have seen their final battle. Um, Dude, look, it's time to go. It's time to go home. Run like the wind. There you go. And we even got our profit off the board, so even our, I mean, maybe. Yeah. So, like, even our like joking ended up being just successful. But that's like 21 units, so 21 versus 23. So we even had like we were even odds, and those guys just stink. That's how bad it is. Okay, so part two of this playthrough that we're going to be or this expansion phase, I guess, for lack of better terms. Hello, Mr. commander, you're gonna build a palisade for me. He's gonna come back here, and I'm gonna build a temple because all of my mages are sacred, which is one of the things I personally don't like in a nation, is to have to build a temple in order to build your mages. I don't like that. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do something kind of a little interesting. We're gonna do a cast a spell, and first thing we're gonna do is twist fate, so that if they get randomly hit plunked by an arrow, they don't insta die, because that's kind of embarrassing. And then we're going to have a mind burn a ton of times, and then we're going to cast spells. And then we're going to take these guys along, and we're going to attack here. Now, before you're like, oh my goodness, you just went with like all your units and nothing else. Yeah, I did. I didn't do that on purpose. Or I was just waiting to get these guys. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna try this. I'm gonna try this straight up. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these guys on guard commander. And then I'm gonna have a second. I mean, at this point, this is like almost 80 guys. This is almost 80 guys. Forget it. It's 48 guys. That's good enough. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have these guys back here, these guys back here. We're gonna split our monkeys into 3 barrels. And then we're gonna put all of our commanders as far back as we can. And I want them away from the archers, because the archers are gonna draw fire. And but I do want this guy. I do want them to be close to these bodyguards at this point. And I probably, looking at it, I probably should have gone with these royal swordsmen. Now at this point, what I'm going to be trying to do is just pump out girls as fast as I can to try to get more expansion parties like this. At this point, I am making a ton of these Bandar warriors, which is absolutely wonderful. I think that I might want to hold off on the archers. They're at this point they're just becoming a mem. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm full support of the mem, but I don't think it's really what I want to do for this, to actually see how this works. Now, what we're going to be seeing is that this is going to actually work a little different. And the reason it's going to end up working a little different is that I think that these gurus are going to start dealing some massive damage, and we're going to be taking fewer losses. Now, I am tempted to take Twist Fate. In fact, let's do that. I want to see if Twist Fate really is necessary. I don't think it is. And I'm Control 1 and then pushing 1 to actually get them to do the copy and paste if you didn't know how to do that. Hopefully, if you're watching this video to learn, you already know that. My other videos are a little bit more tutorial-ish. And I think, push N. Yeah, oh my goodness, I almost forgot to move my scout. No, that would have been terrible. Oh man, I'll never find Ashdod, and I'll get rushed, and then there'll be the end of everything. And we're not getting 2 anymore, so this does kind of stink. I don't know. This is, I think I'm gonna split up at this point. Oh boy, I kind of, oh man, that's really bad, guys. I messed this up. Okay, good. There we go. We killed like 2 or 3 guys already. And they see, like, they're already routing. So like already, without, of course they're killing each other or killing themselves. Well, these guys are like boss. Oh no, they're routing. Like, if you see like these little the organ sounding things and the white lines, that's, oh come on guys, we're winning. That's a mind blast. And if you see, like, my gurus killed as many as the Marcadas did, and that's absolutely wonderful. So what I'm going to be doing is taking those gurus around and trying to, oh nice, okay. We're going to take these gurus around and start trying to take more provinces. And at this point, okay, so I'm about to get another guru. I need, can you get back there? Perfect. Okay, so this is good. And I'm gonna build another leader so that I can start hauling around more of these more of these monkeys everywhere. Because the monkeys just need to sit around long enough for the gurus to do their job. Now I still do want to. I want to eventually get a line of these so that I can have a little bit more. Rather than having to worry or rely on the gurus alone, I would like to do a mixture of both. Um, but it's turn 7 so far, and I have one, two, three, four, five, six. So we're actually doing really quite terrible. I don't know how that happened. I thought I was actually doing really well, but oh no, oh well. And the numbers don't lie. Um, so we're hopefully gonna get these two here though. So let's look and see how this is gonna work. I'm gonna do it a little bit different. What I'm gonna do is put these guys up top like that. Um, we're still gonna have these guys go forward on their own, and they're gonna have these archers try and shoot. We're gonna make sure this guy's in the right place this time. And then let's see these guys. Okay, so these are this is these are the monkeys that are the this is two melee groups. So we're gonna move this guy here, that guy there, and we should be good to go. Hopefully we won't target archer fire because these guys will march forward faster. The archers are going to be able to shoot them, and yet the attack rear guys might flag these guys first. So let's see how this goes. This may be disastrous. But I am curious about the second half of this idea of this theory. I'm looking at this. I probably did want to go with the Royal Swordsman. To be honest, they look like they're a lot more stronger than these dudes, and the slashing damage just does so much more. So yeah, long story short, I think that the Royal Swordsmen were my mistake. But let's see how the two gurus end up going. I'm kind of curious as to how that works. That kind of stinks. Hey, I got some guy. That's awesome. Uh, okay, we killed. Oh man, look at that. Okay, good. And see, these guys are already routing. Now the downside is like these archers are kind of kicking our butt, but and at this point, like they've done 5 casts of Mind Blast and so or Mind Hunt, and they're ready to start running at this point. So I mean, it wasn't, and we only lost 18 guys in our whole force routed. That kind of oh wait no, that wasn't the right one. Sorry guys, total spoiler. We only lost half our force, and yeah, that kind of sucked. But I think I can like as long as they didn't, yeah, they all retreated successfully, so we're good to go. We can go right back in. Okay, so Swamp of Solitude, yay! And what's fun is I'm not losing any of these gurus, so I can kind of, yeah, see these guys are routing already, so it's, like, especially these low number, like these, low numbers of indies, we can do pretty significant damage with Mind Blast, or Mind Hunt, sorry. The only downside is, like, okay, so they killed as many guys as the 30 Mercata archers, and, like, these guys caught, so I can rely on these guys to kill 6 guys. So that's pretty much what we can do. And the reason is that the MR isn't as good as what I kind of would like. Okay, so right now it is turn 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're doing a little bit better now, but oh my goodness, crossbows. I don't know if I can do crossbows. The other thing is that I think that I'm actually better off against barbarians. Let's play it safe. Okay, so we have our first actually legitimate expansion party here. That would be something that's not trolly. Um, I want to make sure that I don't. Oh, that's kind of cool. Dominion Monster Summoner. Um, where I can take these three guys. And I'm going to take them into here along with this dude. And why don't we go with that dude as well? I still like this. This looks really good. Add a couple more of these dudes as well. Actually, you know what? I'm actually gonna go with the archers. The archers seem to be. No, we're gonna go with Marcata. Marcata are the way to go. I would like to probably put down another fort, but I'm kind of at a loss as to where I can put it. I did want to put a palisade or something there, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move him there. This guy needs to move in. I'm gonna build another fort here. It might draw away from my resources from here, but like I said, like none of my guys that I'm recruiting are cap only, so like I can build them anywhere. Where do I want to go with this guy? This guy's gonna go up into the northeast. Okay, this guy is gonna go in here like this. Where? Oh, no. And we need all of our little gurus to stay together here. And the guru is gonna stay here, and you, my main man, are gonna stay there. And then we're gonna have an extra guru, so hopefully this will go a little bit better. You there, you there, you guys. I want you on line formation, and I just want you to I want you to attack closest, and you guys, I want you guys to fire. So let's see. Actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep this guy, Darasmi behind. We're gonna look at him real quick. I want him to give that cloak to my prophet, and then I can profit more. Okay, we're coming to an end. Sorry, guys. So I'm trying to kind of in a position where I'm like, get it over with. It's been 45 minutes already. Not that I have a timer or anything. Okay, so yeah, this looks good. That looks good. This looks good. Do I have any other guys to move? No, I don't. I do, by the way, I do think that with Griffin Riders, there's Griffins here, which would have probably been a good indie to try to recruit, but I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, that looks good. We're going to try to expand twice here, and hopefully by the end of turn 12, we'll have 3 expansion parties. Okay, so this is where, yeah, watch this. Like, these guys are going to just evaporate. Okay, good. They're shooting my Marcadas, which is just fine. But they're good. I mean, they're just evaporating. Yeah, look at that. Like, they're already routing. So yeah, there we go. We lost 3 guys on that expansion. Now there were only 13 there, but I'm gonna take that as a, like, that was my part of my brilliant plan, and that worked all according to, like, oh my. Hey boys, this may be bad. Um, so I think the scout report was probably right about 2 turns ago when I was looking or not looking. But this is going to be, you know what my gurus do to them? Well, that's what these cavalry are about to do to me. Now that oh my goodness, now that's one nice thing about these gurus is that these horsemen are high prime targets for these gurus because they're 10 magic resist with a lot of hit points, where these guys are 10 magic resist with like very little hit points. So I might actually come out ahead because of that. So like this guru idea is actually really good against things like cavalry. Holy crap, we just won. The heck? We lost 9 guys against freaking 11 heavy cav? We may be onto something here, guys. That's amazing. That's really, how did, like, 13 guys did more damage than 11 heavy cavalry. That's absurd. And like that even had 3 mounted, so it's like 14 heavy cavalry. Oh my. Yeah, that was awesome. No. But where are you gonna go? Okay, we're gonna try it, guys. This is gonna screw with our end results, I think. The other thing that helped is that we technically had 4 Soul Slayers, because this guy kind of works like a Soul Slayer. I think that I got enough to go and do nothing because I don't have a commander here. Yay, I'm a winner! And so can you. So you, my main man, need to build a temple. And you need to come over here. And you need to build, I guess 2 of these guys, because I really want those gurus out. You know what? I'm not getting a guru out any faster anyway, so let's get these 2 guys out of the way right away. This guy is going to construct a palisade. These guys are going to go in and attack the next province, which looks like that one. I have not been setting PD, which would have been very embarrassing. Okay. This is the unacceptable thing that I keep convincing myself is unacceptable and that I need to fix, but I never do. Always forget it. Oh yes! We found Ashdod. Okay guys, we're set. Like there's no way that they can rush us from here to here. Like no way that's gonna happen. We should be just set at this point. I'm not worried about the Ashdod, Mega Blast, Death Stack of Doom rush that I once was afraid of. I mean I do have an do I have enough? Oh, I don't have a yeah, that's right. So yeah. Yep. 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 Okay, cool. Oh, wait, it said it was light cavalry. Okay, okay, cool. We're killing them. I see like 4 guys just evaporated, just like that. It was so freaking awesome. Like I'm so excited. This seems to be. Look, I mean, look at that. They're just dying. Sure, take the long way around, boys. I'll demolish him, and then my guys won't have to. Like, look at that. I mean, like they're evaporating. Oh man, but my Marcadas are now running. This will be bad. Let me rephrase that. Oh man! Oh what? Oh my! Look at this, guys! It's working! Oh my! This is amazing! Oh, just according to plan. Oh man, I'm a genius. I mean, I guess. Oh wait. Oh, that's a total spoiler again. Like 39 guys took on 46 as freaking like they're monkeys. Oh wait, hold on. What? Oh, okay. Well, let's watch the last one. This is awesome. I'm so excited. And we haven't lost a mage yet. So these mage turns are not technically being lost. They are being used, and this is kind of scary, like very scary, because that is our commander. But yeah, like we won again. Now, I mean, a bunch of our guys routed, which I think I might need to, like, one of the things I'm screwing up here is, like, I need to come here and just, like, start recruiting these random commanders to come pick up the monkeys, because, like, a lot of monkeys sitting there that aren't doing absolutely nothing. But, like, this is working just fine. I don't know why this is winter. Oh, because I took heat scales. That's right. And that's one nice thing, like, if you have cold scales, like, I could cross this right now. Now I don't think it's worth it. With these guys. Oh man, I didn't even think about that. Yes, we will take that province and then some. You guys, I need some more monkeys to go. I think these guys can take those. I want to come over here, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come down like this. Later. Okay, so let's be a smart mind, and then let's put some PD in these provinces. 20 guys. Do we have it? Do we have it? Can you make it there? Yes, you can. Can you make it there with monkeys? That's the question. It's gonna take a turn off of our palisades, but I'm not too worried at this point because I'll just make it up with that one. I don't want to do this. I want to make another guru. We have enough for another Bandar warrior, which is absolutely wonderful. And at this point, I'm making enough Bandar warriors that I think what I'm going to do is, I wish I could shift left click and get rid of more guys this way. I'm going to start making these royal swordsmen. And then make a bunch of these guys. I'm not going to make the archers anymore. I don't think that they're worth it. So this guy's on defend. I can come and pick up the guys that retreat there. These guys, there's a bunch of wait, where you're on defend. Oh crap! I took these guys with me on accident. Okay, construct building. I want a lab here. I would like more Bandar warriors here, maybe. Yeah. That'd be awesome. And then while you're at it, Brahmin. No. They're cool, but I don't want them. I think I'd make more scouts, but I'm not gonna make them. Waste of time at this point. Move this guy over to here. Pick up those guys. We now can see the scary Anakites, and we're just gonna have him like attack the current province. Okay. You. How is the army looking? The army is looking underappreciated. What's coming in here? Okay, so we do have I mean, I wouldn't say we have a solid army, but we have a solid army. Let's do this. I'm not too worried about this because it says there's only 20 guys, but I probably should be. This will probably be a mistake. On the alternatives, I come here, but I don't think I can move from here to another place. You know what? I'm gonna play it safe just to because this is a much better force right here. that I can then use to start having like a solid expansion where I'm literally not losing any units. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold an attack closest. Hold an attack closest, and we're gonna move these guys forward a little bit. Have the Marcadas off the side over here, and then you can go here, sure. I don't know, sure. Go down here, and that's everybody. Do I have anybody that's not? Okay, cool. This is turn 11. I'm not feeling like I'm gonna get 12 and 12, which means that this is a failed expansion. But it was kind of fun to do. Hey, look, we attacked Hashtag. A new hero. I'm sure that's my scout. My scout probably 1v like 25 to them. Okay. Oh man, that's a lot of giants. The nice thing is, oh no, never mind. Giants don't have high morale. Yeah, they don't have high. They don't have low morale. They have very high morale. This may have been a mistake. No, because normally there's only like 10 of these guys. Now the nice thing is like I mean, their magic resist is really low though, but they can take a mind burn, which is like not good. Yeah, I don't think this is going well for us, guys. Okay, so we have learned that that these guys win a lot, and we take our first losses, and this would be an unacceptable loss. This is something you would not want to test. This is why you test, is because if I did this in a real game, like that's 3 turns, that's 3 cap turns worth of mages right there. 3.5, and my profit. Unacceptable losses. Unacceptable losses. Now, I'm practicing. I'm having fun. But now we know that like cavemen won't route, which is one of the reasons why you don't want to go with the guru route. I don't know if this would work very well, guys. Like this is a solid expansion party here. This is gonna take probably near 0 losses. I forgot about the friction. Oops. But yeah. Are those? Oh my goodness, really? Okay, so this is actually, these are Garnet Sorceresses. So if this was a real game, I would be rocking because now I'm into Blood. And Blood Bandar, I think, is actually a thing. I think they've got some Blood, wait, what? What? What are you doing? I made a mistake. Okay, so, mistakes were made. Oh, because he was, that's right, I told these guys to come back here instead. So I think I'm going to call it here because at this point, like, these guys are not going to be able to expand next turn. This group probably could come in here and, I don't know, maybe they could just through sheer numbers kill these guys. I mean, okay, let's do it. I want to see. I want revenge, okay? Oh, I can't get revenge. Oh, darn you, Dominions. Okay, so I'm not able to move here. I'm not able to move here. This was an absolute failure, guys. I definitely learned that this was not the way to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got 12? Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so let's go over the end results of this. Now the end results are I do have my cap circle, which is absolute bare minimum. Without my cap circle, I probably would say that you should never ever do this. This was an absolute failure. I don't think I would have gone here. I think I probably would have legitimately came back and like tried to get more reinforcements. I think actually I would have just waited a turn because if these guys go in with that original force, that wins. Without a doubt, like he just hands down. But the problem is I'm getting farther away from my capital, and that kind of is not very good. The positioning of Bandar Log is absolutely terrible. There are not enough resources. I mean, that's not bad resources, but I mean, I don't have any woods in my. Normally woods have like I think 60 or something like that, or like having caves in Bandar Logs cap circle would have been very nice. But I didn't get that, and so it really stunk. Wait, I don't have engineers, do I? I mean, Monkey engineers would be awesome. But like that's kind of my problem that I have right now is that I don't is that I was kind of messing around. I felt like I was taking way too much attrition from these Bandar warriors, and I felt like they weren't killy enough. So this would give me an additional defense point, which would be nice, an additional attack point, and it would give me more damage. I think that the superior way to go is Royal Swordsman. I I do like the Gru idea, but I do need to play safer with them. And I think that the Gru idea it would be absolutely essential. Now, realize this is me not using Tiger Riders. I think that if I was going with a blessed list, where I was doing like a truly blessed list, I would probably try to mod the sacred off of this so I could have a couple Tiger Riders going in the back and trying to attack rear. Um, but I think just in general that these Royal Swordsmen are a possibility. I think that Bandar Log. I mean, we got 12 and 12 with absolutely no blessed guys. It's not good. It's not what you should be aiming for. But it was a fun attempt. It was very fun to try to get the monkeys to work. I think I got very lucky. I've got two deserts, so even though it's 12 and 12, it's not really 12 provinces in 12 turns. Um, Other things that I took away from this, I think that the Marcadas are very good as meat shields in front of the Gurus. I do not think that they are very good meat shields for anything else. Even the heavy cav, I mean I didn't really get a good look at it, but like here or like these two provinces both had heavy cav, and these royal sword or not the royal swordsmen, the Bandar warriors, they did a pretty good job of soaking that initial charge. I was actually pretty impressed with the ability of them to soak the initial damage because they have high protection and high hit points. I don't think that the knights are my biggest worry. I think that getting more Marcata archers to support my Royal Swordsmen or Bandar warriors would have been vastly superior. Now another option that I could have done was doing this Vanara swordsmen, which have slightly less HP and slightly less resources and slightly less protection, and that might have been a possibility as well. But I like the high HP pool. I mean, if we look real quick, I'm pretty sure I can make I can make straight up 18 or 17 of these guys, compared to 11 of these guys. So that's pretty significant. And maybe even a mixture of these guys and these guys if they got the same movement speed. Um, so I think map move is what they do. I don't know if it's map move or combat is how fast they move. Um, but yeah, they look. Oh no, these guys are faster. So at least in combat, okay, combat just can move. Okay, so these guys would be moving a little bit faster, and they would hit first. And because they're lower protection, you can't mix the two. You can mix these two if you really wanted to, but I can't really think of a reason why you'd want to. Um, the white ones are I'm kind of they're with a bless they're good. But 12 and 12 turns, not good. I think I could have done better. I think that some of my initial strategies, especially with the Marcadas, were bad. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned a little bit of it about Bandar Log and some of their units that are not so often used in expansion. If you guys do want a legitimate expansion, please look into a rainbow guide and use these Tiger Riders. It's just basic cavalry expansion route that end up with, especially with full scales, you end up pretty strong. And not only that, but if you look like these take 17 resources, which are less than the Bandar warriors that we were using. So you can make more of these guys, or you can take sloth and then bump your recruitment points up. So, I know that other people also try to go with war elephants. I don't personally. I think that they are a waste of money. They have low morale, and their upkeep is absurd, and they're tons of money. Like 6 of these guys is a fort. So, do you want 6 elephants or do you want a fort? Whereas like 10 of these, I guess these guys are 10 compared to I don't know. So, either way, hope you guys enjoyed it. see you guys in the next episode. See you guys next week, where we will try another nation, expanding with a. I do like the abnormal. I like the abnormal type of expansion. So we're gonna try something new. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good one. Bye.